All right, Red Devil fans, we are set to go here now for senior boys action between the Atkins Red Devils and the Perryville Mustangs. Records coming into this one tonight, T, is Atkins is 1-7, 2-10 overall. Perryville's 2-5, 6-14 overall. First meeting between these two, Perryville won 68-47. If we go back and remember that, T, we had no answer for Tyler Gibbons and Easton Walker.
That's true. That was like fast break galore with those two, and in the post because those are two bigs, and we only have one.
And I remember, going back and remember that game, Easton was just all over the boards, and Tyler had some of the best post moves we've seen a kid have in our conference. So, right now going into the night, their offense is going to run through those two.
That's right. But also, we've gotten a lot better since we played them. We played them before Christmas break, and, we just weren't playing very good. Coach Max got them on the Mac bus. They're headed in the right direction. They bought in. They play hard. We were in a dogfight against CAC for a couple quarters, not CAC, Maumelle Charter.
Right.
They're both in Maumelle. That's what got me off. We were in a dogfight, Shane.
We're throwing the CAC game out.
We wasn't in no dogfight with CAC. But we were in a dogfight with Baptist Prep.
Right.
And, you never know what team's going to show up to play. If the team that shows up to play the first 3.5 quarters against Baptist Prep shows up tonight, we have a great chance to win. But if the team that shows up, that was their last Friday against CAC, we don't stand a chance.
And as well as I do, covering the games that we've done this year, the number one key for this senior boys team is if you minimize the turnovers, they'll stay in the game.
That's right. We just got to take care of the basketball. We can't dribble it off our foot or throw it up in the third row of the bleachers or try to get all hot dog and fancy and dribbling behind our back between our legs. Just play fundamental basketball, take care of it, and go do what you're supposed to do.
And we've seen this too. The extra pass is good at times, but we do it a lot where we should have shot it instead of making that extra pass.
We will pass the ball 14 times 1 foot away from the basket, and it drives me crazy. Like, I just want to pull my hair out, seeing the ball just touch everybody's hands 3 times a piece in the lane.
You didn't need that. You was like, I'm shooting.
If I get the ball up 1 foot away from the basket and there's nobody between me and the goal, I can put a $100 bill on the table and I'm not passing it.
Well, it's going to be, we hope this one's going to be a hard battle here tonight, and we hope we see a team that forgets about what happened in that last game and comes out here fresh tonight and takes on the Mustangs here tonight. Once again, want to remind you, fans, if you're just tuning in with us, senior girls did a big one here tonight. They go to 6-3 in the conference, and they are 11-5 on the year. Now they are in third place right now by themselves because now Perryville is down below them, and Mayflower is a half game behind because they haven't played as many games yet as we have. But the top two up there is Lamar still undefeated. Dover is in that 2 slot. So the girls get a big one, but right now we're getting ready to go with the boys here tonight. We hope they can get their second conference win here tonight in Perryville.
That would put the split with Perryville, Shane. That takes you out of the cellar.
When it comes to district, you don't want to be that bottom team.
You bump up to the next level, then you only have to win 1 game to get to regional.
Right. And you still have this. You could, if you played this one, you still have got a shot at Dover, Charter, Lamar,
yeah, Mayflower.
So
Baptist Prep by far. CAC is the best team in the conference. They beat Mayflower. They beat Baptist Prep, excuse me.
Right.
And So there's nobody going to beat CAC in our conference.
Well,
But we still have a chance, though.
they're doing the lights out here. The screen didn't mess up. They do the spotlight here. Our buddy runs that spotlight camera. He does everything here.
They just don't know we got a 4K camera up there that adjusts when the lights go out.
So the starters for the Red Devils here tonight will be Lucas Sims, Zaire Clemens, Jaden Martin, Carter Cheek, and Caden McDaniel. And for the Mustangs, it's going to be Gibbons, Walker, uh, Underwood, Crowder, and who's our last one here? It is Drennan. So we're ready to go. Senior boys action, ready to tip this one off. It's going to be Walker and Clemens jumping. And we're underway, and neither one really hit it.
Oh, no, that's called the quick tip.
Clemens tried to steal it.
Oh, he did.
And there's, Walker won the tip, but he hit it right to Carter Cheek. So the Red Devils start out possession here. Here's Sims with it to Clemens.
And Shane, they are in the zone, and they're not coming outside the three-point line, and they are going to make us beat them from outside.
So this will be a different test tonight.
Our strong point is attacking the basket.
I know it. And there's the first miss as Jaden Martin missed the three. And here comes Crowder with it. Here's Drennan with it. Here's the three from the outside. Is no good. Follow up by Walker's no good. And Clemens will run it down in the corner. And there's the three-point basket by Caden McDaniel.
And that was a good shot, Shane.
It was.
And he comes away with the steal right there. Great defense play by Caden McDaniel after the basket.
And there's the turnovers that you can't have. You've got to take care of your passing. Gibbons gets inside, and they're going to call a jump ball, and it'll stay with the Mustangs. Head boys coach Wesley Coon, who used to be at Atkins, was the Lady Red Devils coach. And there's an inside, get it to Walker. Walker draws the foul and will go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. And T's sitting across court looking at him. He's wearing a neck brace. He had back surgery during the Christmas break.
That's what I heard.
And Walker's free throw's no good, so it's 3-2 Red Devils.
Superman must have got into the kryptonite.
Here's Clemens with it up top. They get it inside to Carter Cheek. Goes up. Shot's no good as it was partially blocked by Walker.
And that was a great pass by Jaden to find Carter. He threaded the needle between two guys.
Here's a three up top. It's short by Drennan. And here comes Caden with it. And here's a steal. Drennan goes down. Layup no good. And his follow-up is good. And Coach Mack wants a timeout. Red Devils trail 4-3. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening and watching Red Devil basketball on the ARD Sports Network and 99.3 The Eagle. Back here, 5:37 left in the first quarter. It's 4-3 Perryville over the Red Devils.
And Ben Kipps came into the game for Carter Cheek, Shane.
All right. Kemp seeing his first action here tonight. Got it on the wing. Gets it down baseline to Martin. Back out top to Kemp. Down to Clemens. Clemens kicks it over to Sims. Sims. McDaniel now tried to feed it in, and he forced it in. And we've got to quit. We're forcing. Crowder has it in the corner to Drennan. Now to Gibbons. Gibbons gets it into Walker. Walker goes up, and there's a foul as Walker's shot was partially blocked.
That foul's on Ben Kemp, his first, second team foul. That will send Walker to the line for 2.
So Easton Walker is at the line.
And we get ourselves in a bad spot, Shane, because we play behind. Cannot play behind the post man. They're just going to get it in. You're going to get a foul every time.
And Walker can, he can, you're going to play behind him. Walker can out jump you. Walker's got great vertical. And there's another turnover. As the Red Devils are, turnover bug is now starting to show its face here in the first quarter. Gibbons has it, gets it to Walker. Walker hands it off to Gibbons. 3 from the wing is good. Tyler Gibbons for 3, and it's 8-3 now. Caden now gets it over to Sims. To Caden now. In the corner, Jaden Martin. And stolen by Walker. They get it inside. Walker, here's a 3 by Crowder, and it's good. Crowder hits the 3, and it's 11-3 now, and Coach Mack wants another timeout. With that, we'll take a 30-second break. You're listening and watching the ARD Sports Network and 99. All right, Red Devil fans, back here in Perryville. 4 minutes left here in the first, and it is 11-3 Perryville over the Atkins Red Devils. And T, it started out, first couple possessions and stuff, it started out okay. But then here comes the turnover bug.
Well, the first possession was really good. Then we hit the turnover bug. We just make careless passes.
Right.
Like, we try to force a pass into the post on a straight line pass instead of an angle pass, an easy pass. We make the easy stuff look hard.
Mars's pass was knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Red Devil. And here's the steal. And layup is no good. Follow-up is no good. And the third follow-up is good. It's 13-3 now. Mustangs. And there's the travel right there. So it goes back to the Mustangs. Gibbons kicks it over in the corner now. Crowder inside. Shot is no good. But there's a rebound, and the follow-up is no good. But he will be fouled. That is Weatherford will be going to the line.
And we're just going to stand around there saying we did not attack a body right there. to block out. That foul was on Ben Kemp, his second, team third.
And it is 14-3 now as Weatherford hits his first free throw. Second one is good. It is now 15-3. Here's Caden. Caden's going to let the three fly, and it's no good. Jaden Martin follow up, and it's good. Jaden Martin with the bucket. And that kind of stops this run that was going on. It's 15-5. Crowder has it. Gets it off to Drennan. Drennan kicks it in the corner. Weatherford blocked by Martin, but Weatherford gets it back. Layup is good, and he'll draw the foul and go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. We're getting killed on the glass. I saw Coach Mack giving the block out symbol over there. You know, he'd like somebody to block out.
I'd like somebody to block out, too.
Weatherford at the line. Free throw is no good. 17-5. Here comes Sims. Sims. Off to McDaniel. McDaniel drives. Jumper from the wing is good. McDaniel with 5 here in the first, and it's 17-7. Quickly down the floor. Drennan. Shot is no good. But they hit the offensive board. Walker gives it back to Gibbons. Walker gets it inside. Goes up. Shot is good. Walker is just a strong kid. Jaden Martin, 3 at the top. It's good. Red Devils are showing a little bit of life, trying to get back in this. 19-10 now they trail. Gibbons penetrates inside the lane. Shot is good. He's too good in the post. (21-10) now here in the first. Minute and a half left. Caden's going to be called for the foul.
Too much standing around on the offense end. We're not screening, we're not cutting. We're just standing there letting one person take care of the basketball, watching them take care of the basketball.
They get it down to Gibbons. Gibbons loses it, and Sims comes away with it. Sims coming across the timeline quickly, and he tried to force it to Kemp. Goes out of bounds, and he'll stay with the Red Devils. Jaden Martin, 3 is no good, and here comes the ball out to Sims, runs it down. Sims gets in the lane, layup is no good, and draws the foul. Sims quickly to the hole, and he will pick up the foul on
Gibbons. His first, team first. That Wilson Lucas to the line for 2.
Lucas's first free throw is no good. He'll get one more. Next one's no good, and then it's rebounded by Walker. 21-10. We're near the 1 minute mark. Gibbons.
That foul's on Blake. His first, team 6. Goodness gracious, we've got 16 fouls in the first quarter.
Whew. Here's Weatherford with it. And here's the steal by Sims. Sims going to try to beat Weatherford down, and he's going to pick up the foul on Weatherford.
That's going to be Weatherford's first, team second. Lucas just got to go to the basket right there and you're shooting free throws.
Right. They get it inbounds. Jaden Martin's 3 is too long. Walker with the board. He gets it off to Gibbons. Gibbons Gets in the lane. A little floater is no good. Rebounded by Clemens. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Zaire Clemens with it up top. Down to 20 seconds. Jaden trying to penetrate. Gets it to Sims. Over in the corner is Zaire. Gets it down to Kemp, and Kemp draws the foul. 13 seconds left.
That foul's on Crowder. His first 13 foul. That will send Ben Kemp to the line for 2 with 13 seconds left to go on the quarter.
So Ben's first free throw is no good. Ben Kemp's next free throw is good. Gets 1 out of 2 there. Red Devils trail by 10, and we're down to under 10 seconds. They get it to Walker. Walker in the corner, and that shot is blocked by Clemens, but Gibbons comes up with it. Gibbons fires at the buzzer, and it's no good. So that's going to bring it in to the first quarter as it's Perryville 21, your Atkins Red Devils 11. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be back. You're listening and watching Red Devil Sports on the ARD Sports Network 99.3 The Eagle. Back in 30 seconds. All right, Red Devil fans, back here in Perryville. Senior boys action, second quarter fixing to start. It is 21-11. Mustangs over the Red Devils. As first quarter, you sum it up, got killed on the glass, and a lot of unforced errors.
That's right. We probably had like 12 turnovers in 3 possessions, if that's even possible.
But you're down by 10. You're still in this. Here's Jaden Martin with it. Mars has it and whips it over to Sims. Mars. Back up top to Sims. Sims back to Mars. Mars lets the 3 fly. It's no good, but Sims gets off at the board. Walker's going to pick up the foul.
And that's Easton's first. Team fourth. And I don't know why we're playing on the left side of the floor. We got to reverse it. Get the defense to rotate. Do something different.
Here's Mars. Gets it into Kemp. Kemp shot rejected by Gibbons. Gibbons gets it to Crowder. Back to Gibbons. Crowder, 3 is no good. And rebounded by Jaden Martin. Sims lost the ball, but he's going to be bailed out on the foul call.
Lucas is going to the line for 2.
And he's going to get 2 shots out of it. So it's a good deal for the Red Devils. And Lucas's first free throw is good. It's Lucas's first point on the night. Red Devils get it back to single digits. And next one is good. Lucas hits both of them there. And it's now a 8-point lead for the Mustangs. Here's Gibbons with it. Gibbons and Clemens knocks it away. And it'll stay with the Mustangs.
You saw that, but that's the hardest we hit Gibbons all year right there, Shane.
And that was your quarterback. You know it?
Yeah.
Here's Drennan with it. Drennan gets it in the corner to Weatherford. Weatherford's 3 is too long, and it's going to be run down, though, by Sawyer. Sawyer gets it to Gibbons. Gibbons fadeaway jump shots, no good. Clemens with the board. Here goes Sims with it. Sims pulls up. Three is in and out, no good, and it's rebounded by Drennan, and he gets it off to Gibbons. Gibbons gets it over to Drennan. Drennan's three is good. 24-13 now. Here's Martin with it. Jaden looking. And there's a turnover.
That's what I said earlier, Shane. We don't look where we throw the ball. We just caught it and just assumed somebody was standing over there in that corner and tried to knock that chair over that said Mustangs.
Here's the shot in the corner, and it's good. Three-pointer by Drennan again.
He can shoot. We need to know where he's at.
Clemens. It's a 14-point lead now, 27-13. Sims now. Mars lets it fly deep, and it's good. Mars with the three. It makes it 27-16. Here's Weatherford, goes up. Shot is good. He'll count it and go to the bucket. Go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
And that foul's going to be on Ben Kemp. His third. Team 7. That will send Weatherford to the line for one.
And the free throw's no good. Jaden Martin will run it down for the Red Devils. 29-16 right now. Mustangs leading the Red Devils. 5:20 left here in the first half. Mars lets that three fly again, and that was a little bit off. And Gibbons comes away with it. Gibbons has it stolen by Sims. Sims goes up and draws the foul.
That's Drennan's second 16 foul. That will send Lucas to the line for two.
Lucas Sims. First free throw is good. $5:10 left here in the first half. It is 29-17. Second one by Sims. In and out, no good. Gibbons with the board. And here's the press by the Red Devils. The Mustangs break it. Gibbons got it on the wing. Gets it inside to Walker. Walker has it swatted away by Sims. Now, but he gets it back to Gibbons. Gibbons gets in the lane. Weatherford now. Runner. Boy, that's nice looking. Power running hook shot. 31-17. Jaden Martin with it. Gets it to Clemens. And Caden McDaniel comes away with the loose balls. It was almost turned over. Whips it in the corner now. Mars lets the three fly way too long. And it will be given to Gibbons. Here's Gibbons, penetrates and has it stolen by Sims, and ball goes out of bounds, and Sims gave an effort to get it and could not pull it back in. So the Mustangs looking to inbound it. They get it inside. Walker goes up. Shot is good, and he'll draw the foul.
How many times I got to say it? If you're going to foul, make them feel it, and don't let them get a shot off. Especially Walker. He is a big kid. It takes a lot.
And it's a strong kid.
Foul that sucker. Let him know you're there.
34-17. 4 minutes left here in the first half. Get it into Clemens. Clemens kicks it out. Kicks it over to Martin. Martin back to Sims. McDaniel three from the wing is good. McDaniel with his second three. And that makes it 34-20. Here's Weatherford with it. Weatherford to Gibbons. Back up top now. Weatherford has it. Gets it to Sawyer. Walker kicks it up to Crowder. Gibbons has it on the wing. And Gibbons loses it, but Walker gets it, and his shot is no good. And Mars comes away with it. Mars, runner in the lane, is no good, and rebounded by Walker. And here's the shot. Well, the referee blew the whistle, and then he don't even know what he's going to make the call.
Well, he wants to call a block. One referee's got a charge.
Oh, my word.
That's Caden's third.
And here's the free throw by Walker. No good. And as we always say, ball don't lie.
That's right. He was standing there.
Caden was set. Walker's second is no good, and we can emphasize that our line again. The ball does not lie.
That referee must be from Perryville.
Here's Clements with it up top. Gets it in to Martin. And Martin has it knocked away. Martin gets it back to Sims, though. And then here's another turnover, and it goes to the Mustangs. Crowder has it up top. There's Scott with it. Now to Gibbons. Gets it into Walker. And there's going to be a travel right there on Walker. So here comes Sims down with it. 2:18 left. They get it to Clemens. Kicks it in the corner to Sims. Back up top to Martin. Over to Mars. To Caden. Back to Martin. His three is no good. And Gibbons has it stolen by Sims. Wait a minute. That's going to stay down here if he's calling that on Gibbons.
That should be 1-1.
Yeah.
He's from Perryville.
So that foul's going to be on Gibbons, and that's going to put Sims at the line. And Coach Coon from Perryville wants a timeout. With that, we'll take a 30-second break. Red Devils trail by 14. You're listening and watching Red Devil basketball on the ARD Sports Network 99.3. The Eagle will be back in 30 seconds. Red Devil fans, we are back. Here was 1:55 left in the first half. Red Devils trail by 14, 34-20, but Lucas Sims is at the line right now.
For one
and his first free throw is no good. Gibbons with the board. Tate, I got one question. What can Tyler Gibbons not do out here?
I don't know.
He does everything for him. Brings the ball up to court, rebounds, shoots. I mean, here's cross court pass to Crowder. They get it inside to Weatherford, and it's knocked away. And Sims comes out with it. Sims going to attack, and he loses it and goes out of bounds. And it'll go over to the Mustangs with 1:17 left here in the first half. Gibbons has it. Now to Crowder. Crowder back. Scott to Crowder. And we are nearing the 1 minute mark. And we're going to have 2 free throws for Gibbons as the foul was on
Jaden Martin, his second, team 10th, that will send Gibbons to the line for 2.
So Tyler Gibbons will be at the line. His first free throw is no good. Well, those rims have a lot of play in them, don't they?
Yeah, they loosen. There's a little screw up there on the side of them.
Second one's good.
Ours could be like that too if they'd loosen that screw.
35-20. Red Devils trail by 15, and there's a turnover. And it goes to the Mustangs. Scott has it up top, gets it to Crowder as we're down to 40 seconds left here in the first half. Gibbons has it on the wing. Gibbons over to Crowder. Back to Gibbons. Now to Walker, back to Gibbons. Gibbons 3 at the top is no good. And Weatherford comes away with it. Is bucket, count it, and he'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
And that foul's on Zaire Clemens, his first. And that will send Weatherford to the line for 1.
Weatherford's free throw is no good and tipped out and controlled by Sawyer for the Mustangs. 37-20, 15 seconds left. They get it inside. Runner is no good and rebounded by Mars. And Mars has it taken away, and shot at the buzzer is no good by Walker, and that's going to bring it into the first half. It's 37-20. Mustangs lead the Red Devils. We're going to take a 3-minute break, and we'll be back here in Perryville. You're listening to and watching Red Devil basketball on the ARD All right, Red Devil fans, we are back here at halftime senior boys action. It is 37-20. Mustangs lead the Red Devils. The Red Devils were led in the first half by Caden McDaniel, who had 8 points, and then Jaden Martin had 5. The Red Devils hit 4 threes in the first half, T. But boy,
We probably had 40 turnovers.
the turnovers. I mean, we're sitting across court, and we can watch. We can see Coach Mack, and he's at the point where he was like, what do I do? What do I say? Because it's just one of those things.
Well, we turn it over, and then we don't go rebound. So we're giving them 4 or 5 shots at it at a time.
And as we've seen this second time we've seen this, Butch. They've got 2 of the best rebounders in the conference in Gibbons and Walker.
That's right, Shane. I can't help it. I had to pause there.
Did he just hit it?
First shot, he missed it. He throws it to Mo out there. Mo drills it from about 29 foot.
Look at that. Oh, look, first going to try it again. Oh.
But you are correct. They do have the best 2 rebounders in the conference, Tyler Gibbons and Easton Walker. And Weatherford as well, Shane. Weatherford attacks the basket hard.
Right.
And we're just standing around. Now, granted, we do have a couple guys. Ben Kemp comes in. He picks up 3 fouls. Caden McDaniel has 3 fouls. But the other 3 guys, I know we have little guards, but we got to go find the body, get it on somebody, and get them out.
Tell you, after the first meeting, I was talking to Coach Coon after the game at Atkins that night, and he goes, I've got 2 great post players and stuff, but he said, one of my post players, Gibbons, he said, I have to use him to do everything else on the floor, bring the ball down the floor, handle the break, Well,
and when you play quarterback and you are the natural leader over here, that's right. Normally what happens.
37-20, and you were in one point in the first half, we were down by 8.
Well, we had 3 or 4 possessions there where we could have cut it to 11 or 10, and we didn't. And we turned it over. We didn't take a good quality shot, and it's a 17-point game. We turn it over right here before the half, and Easton Walker throws up a prayer, and he almost drills
it. Once again, going to recap. Senior girls still won here tonight with a 57-48 win over the Lady Mustangs, and what a huge victory it was. Is now they've got the sweep on the Mustangs. They've got 3rd position right now in the conference, and what a night by Abby Grace Cunningham, 27 on the night.
Shane, it's got to the point now where that's expected. It's expected of Abby to come out and drop a 27-piece or a 25-piece or a double-double in general. And Katie, she's going to get her double-double. She's going to have double-digit points, and she's also going to have the double-digit assists because she's either throwing it to her sister or she's throwing it to Abby. The most unselfish person, let me just rephrase that. The most unselfish basketball player I have ever seen.
Right.
Katie Keister. She's one of those that makes me want to pull my hair out when she's right there at the basket with nobody between her and the goal, and she passes it.
Well, she finished with 12, and Corey finished with 11. So you had 27, 12, and 11.
And Corey hit 2 big threes right there in the fourth quarter.
Oh, huge.
I mean, right here in front of us, and as the ball's flying through the air, all I had to do was just turn around and look, and it's just like it's money.
And then talk about 1-2 is Josie hit one. Josie hit one in the corner. That was huge.
Josie hit one in the right corner right there. The Lady Mustangs was on a little run there, and we come back, hit those shots, come up with big-time buckets.
All right.
Out of Mustang territory with a win.
It was a big one. We're ready for second half action here in the boys contest. It will be Mustang ball. And Drennan has it, gets it off to Crowder. Back to Drennan. Drennan's going to let the three fly, and it's no good. Rebounded, and Jaden Martin tried to come out with it. Goes off the scorer's table, and it'll stay with the Red Devils. Here's Caden McDaniel with it now on the wing. Cross court. Sims, three at the top is no good. Kemp fighting for the board. Ball's on the ground, and here comes Drennan out with it. Now he gets it off to Gibbons. Gibbons in the corner, Weatherford. Weatherford baseline jumper is no good. Gets his own rebound, goes up, blocked shot by McDaniel, and here comes Martin with it. Jaden gets it to Clemens. Clemens in the lane. Free throw, his jumper no good. Kemp tried to follow up, no good. Gets it out to Crowder. Crowder gets it over to Drennan. Drennan drives baseline runner, no good. Kemp with the board. Gets it off to Sims. Sims going to go into the lane, goes up. Layup is no good. Jaden Martin's shot is rejected. Caden McDaniel with it. Three from the wing is no good. Rebounded by Drennan.
So we've had 3 possessions, no points. Got to capitalize.
Right, because they've had 3 with no points. And here is Scott. Crowder, his shot's no good. So you've got to get some points here while they're not hitting. Sims to Martin. Martin looking inside, kicks it in the corner. And there's a steal as an errant pass. And that's going to be a foul on Sims.
We just standing around on offense, Shane. We're not attacking the basket. We're not setting back pits. We're not screening, cutting. We're not doing anything. We're just kind of standing there.
And this will put Drennan at the line. First free throw is good. Rattles it home.
And by the way, if he was trying to dunk it, he needs to go back in the locker room and get about 3 more Sprites to drink because he definitely didn't have enough air to dunk it.
Second free throw is good. It looked like he was trying to take off, wasn't it?
Well, he needs a little bit more bunnies. He better go to the dollar store and get some Energizers.
Here's Martin. Three is good. Jaden Martin hits his second 3 on the night. Gives him 8.
We could come away with some easy steals here with this press, Shane, if we would just read the basket. Like that right there.
That foul was on Jaden Martin.
That's going to be his third, team second.
Here's Gibbons in the corner. 3 is good. Sims kicks it to Caden. Caden's 3 in the corner is no good. Rebounded by Jaden Martin. And here's a steal by Walker. Gets it to Gibbons. Gibbons, deep 3 from the wing, in and out, no good. Caden McDaniel with the board. Red Devils trail 42-23. Caden has it down to Clemens. Clemens back up top to Caden. And they get it baseline. Sims, shot is no good. Jaden Martin's follow is no good. Big Kemp comes away to Clemens. His shot is no good. And Weatherford tried to come away with it. Caden McDaniel goes up. His shot is no good. And here comes Crowder with it. All alone is Drennan. Layup is good. So it's 44-23. Coach Mack wants a timeout. And with that, we'll take a 30-second break. You're listening and watching Red Devil Basketball on 99.3, the Eagle ARD Sports Network. right, Red Devil fans, back here in Perryville. 4:33 left here in the third quarter. And it's 44-23 and missing a ton of easy shots inside.
That, and we've turned it over quite a bit of times too, Shane. Hey, wave at the camera and I'll zoom in on you. I can do that. I got control over it.
Yes, we are opposite of our camera tonight as we put our cameraman Cole Crawford up in the Atkins side at the top.
I'd hate for him to be in hostile territory over here on our side.
I know.
He couldn't handle it.
Here's Jaden Martin with it. Clemens. Caden now. Caden tried to get it down to Martin. Get knocked out of bounds. And it will go to the Mustangs. And there's a double dribble on Crowder.
What we're getting caught on the press, Shane, is once we get past the first line, they're not sprinting back, so they're getting easy baskets. We got to come away with the turnover there.
Here's Martin, back to Sims, back to Clemens. And try to get it inside to McDaniel, and it's turned. And it's a turnover over to the Mustangs. Here's Gibbons with it up top. Gibbons being double teamed. Gets it to Crowder. Crowder baseline. Walker. And we're going to have a charge on Walker.
That's good. Jaden sacrificed his body right there.
So Jaden.
He might want to take a few steps away from the basket next time, though, because that's a little close there.
3.5 left here in the third. Red Devils trail by 21. Here's Sims. Caden now. Jaden gets up. Shot is good. Jaden Martin with his 10th point on the night. They get it across the timeline to Walker. Walker at the free throw line, stolen by Clemens. Clemens is going to draw the foul on, should be Gibbons, I think.
That should be his third.
So Walker comes out of the game for the Mustangs. Here's the three by Martin is no good. And Gibbons will bring it down to Drennan. Drennan on the wing. Kicks it back up top to Gibbons. Gibbons three at the top is good. Gibbons has got 12 on the night. Here's Clemens with it. Caden McDaniel. Caden drives, baseline, gets it off to Kemp. I tell you right there is one of those. He had a baseline jumper from about 5 feet.
No, he was closer than that. He was on the block right there, Shane. There was nobody between him and the basket.
So here's the inbounds. And Sims's pass was kicked out of bounds. He'll do it again. McDaniel three from the wing is good. McDaniel with his third three tonight. He's got 11. And they get it down to Weatherford. His layup is good. I'm sorry, Underwood. Underwood. I don't know why I said Weatherford on that one.
They kind of look like twins. Floppy hair.
Here's Sims. Sims over to McDaniel. His three from the wing is no good. Martin with the offensive board goes up. Shot is no good, but he'll draw the foul.
That five. That foul's on Crowder. his second. Fourth team foul. That will send Jaden Martin to the line for 2.
Minute 46 left here in the third. Red Devils trail by 20 now after the first one by Martin is good. Martin has 11 on the night. Next one by Martin is good. 49-30. And there's a good defensive play by Martin as he forced Crowder to go out of bounds, and it'll go to the Red Devils.
You know, Shane, if we can get a couple baskets and a couple stops. Double foul there.
So Ben Kemp and Wyatt Drennan picks up fouls. Here's Sims. 3 is no good. And now we're going to have a foul on Scott. One more, and the Red Devils are going to be in the 1-1.
Holy moly.
Did I just say that?
He did.
Here's Jaden Martin. And swatted out by Walker. And here comes, McDaniel with the steal, gets it to Clemens. Clemens' layup is good. And there's a turnover by the Mustangs. It should go the Red Devils' way. So here's Sims with it. They get it down to Clemens, kicks it out. Mars, 3 from the corner is in and out. No good. Rebounded by Walker. Walker, and here's a steal by Sims. Sims, Jaden Martin, 3 from the wing is no good. And here comes Scott with it. Scott, layup is good.
We got a couple good looks at it, Shane.
We did.
Right there.
Here's Sims. And Sims gets it to Clemens. Clemens cut off. Back to Lucas. Lucas trying to drive. Kicks it up top. Jaden Martin. Back to Mars. Mars over to Clemens. Now Sims in the corner, and he's going to have it stolen by Scott. And we're going to have a foul.
That foul's going to be on Zaire, his second. Team 4.
22 seconds left here in the third. Red Devils trail by 19. And Coach Coon from Perryville wants a timeout. With that, we'll take a 30-second break. You're listening and watching Red Devil basketball on the Eagle and ARD Sports. All right, Red Devil fans, we are back here in Perryville. 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. It is 51-32. Mustangs lead the Red Devils. Want to remind you that our next broadcast is set for Tuesday at Lamar.
Followed by Wednesday at Mayflower.
Yeah. So it's going to be, we've got 3 scheduled for next week. So here's the inbounds by the Mustangs. Sawyer gets it off to Scott. Scott, and going to have a foul on Clemens.
That's touchy. That's touchy.
18 seconds left. Here's a steal by Clemens. And there's going to be a foul on Scott.
That's going to be his second. 17 foul. That will send Zaire to the line for 1-1, Shane.
So Zaire Clemens will be at the line. "17 seconds left here in the third. First free throw is no good and rebounded by Walker. And they get it over Crowder. Here's a three in the corner. Is no good by Blanco. And that's going to bring it in to the third quarter. It is Perryville 51, Red Devils 32. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening and watching Red Devil basketball. Red Devil fans back here in Perryville. We'll get ready to start the final quarter of play in this senior boys contest. It is 51-33 Mustangs over the Red Devils. If you missed us early tonight, the Atkins Lady Red Devils stole one here tonight against the Mustangs. Lady Mustangs with a 57-48 win. Keeps them in third place and takes the series from Perryville. And the road will be tough for them next week with Lamar, Mayflower, and Baptist Prep. But here we go. Final quarter of play here in the senior boys contest. Clemens with it. Sims now. Inside, trying to go up. Left-handed layup is good. Sims did a lot of pirouettes and finally got it up.
He did a lot of turns right there.
Here's Gibbons. Quickly down. Layup is good by Blanco. "53-34. Caden gets it into Sims. Sims goes up. Shot's rejected. And there's a fight for the loose ball. Underwood travels with it.
Yeah, Coach Coon said that wasn't a walk, but he was rolling over there.
Here's McDaniel with it. Back to Sims. Over to Martin. Jaden. And loses it. And Drennan comes away with it. Oh, Sims makes the steal on the baselines. They tried to get it to Underwood. Sims gets into lane. Shot is rejected, and Blanco comes away with it. Gibbons. It was saved by Crowder. Gibbons' three at the top is no good, and Jaden Martin comes away with it. So here's Jaden Martin with it. Over to Clemens. Back to Jaden. Jaden three at the top is no good. Rebounded by Gibbons. And we've got a jump ball call. And it'll go to the Mustangs. .601 left. Red Devils trail by 19. Gibbons. And it's stolen by McDaniel. McDaniel jump stop lane. Layup is good. Crowder has it. Now to Gibbons. Red Devils trail by 17. They get it down inside. Shot is no good by Underwood, but he'll draw the foul.
That's Jaden's fourth, Shane.
They get it inside. Gibbons shot blocked by Clemens. And they're going to call a foul.
That's Zaire's fourth, Shane. That will send Gibbons to the line for 2.
Gibbons' first free throw is good. Gibbons' second is good. Gibbons hits them both, and it is back to a 19-point lead. And here's the steal by the Mustangs. They get it back to Gibbons. Gibbons whips it over to Walker. Walker back to Gibbons. And here's Underwood with it. Gibbons. Jumper from the wing is no good. And we're going to have a foul on Walker.
Should be 1-1, Shane.
So Jaden Martin will be at the line.
That's Walker's third.
Oh, Mars. Blake Mars is at the line. And free throw is no good, and it's rebounded by Walker. And here's Gibbons with it. Gibbons all the way down. Layup is good. (57-36). Here's a three by Martin is no good. Goes out of bounds. It'll go to the Mustangs.
Dawson Killer in the game, Shane.
Oh, things are about to pick up now.
WWE has entered the game.
Here's Gibbons. Jumper is no good. And Mars tried to save it. Steps on the out of bounds line. And Seth Cobb will now check in with 4:24 left. Here's Gibbons. Gibbons, free throw line, jump shot's good.
He's got a pretty one, Shane.
He does. Clemens. Martin has it. Jaden loses it out of bounds. It'll go to the Mustangs. So we've got subs coming in all over the place now.
We like to call those wholesale substitutions.
As 4 minutes left in the game, and the Red Devils trail by 23. We've got Cobb. Killer comes out with the rebound. Javin Singleton is in the game now for the Red Devils, along with Austin McCurry. Oh, and official just took a pop in the face. See, he hit a Mustang. So 3:33 left, and Red Devils will inbounds. Here's Mars. Mars gets it up to McCurry, back to Singleton, back to Mars. Singleton lets it fly, and it's no good from the top, and it's rebounded by Sawyer. Sawyer quickly down the floor to Blanco. Layup is good. Three minutes left, and the Red Devils trail by 25. So that's going to put Blake Mars on the line as Clark picks up the foul. First free throw's no good. And here comes Sawyer out with it. Sawyer to Blanco. Torres has it now. They get it inside. Blanco don't have a shot. He's going to come pull it back out. Spin move now. Sawyer's shot is good. Sawyer with the bucket makes it 65-36. 63, I'm sorry. So Mars will be at the line as that foul was on Clark. Mars' first free throw is no good. He'll get one more.
Two more.
Oh.
Lane violation.
Second one is no good. Mars' next one is no good. So we now have, let me see if I have him, McKinney in with it. McKinney hands it off to Torres. Torres in the corner. Kicks it up top to George. It goes out of bounds. It'll go to the Red Devils. So here's Mars with it. McCurry. Austin gets it inside. Killer shot is no good. Rebounded by Torres. In the corner, there's a three, and it is no good. And here's Singleton with it. Singleton jabbing. Layup is blocked.
He had the right idea.
He did. And there's an errant pass by Torres. It'll go out of bounds. It'll go to the Red Devils with a minute 20 left. And Dawson Killer couldn't handle the pass, and it'll go over to the Mustangs. Fultz has it. Here's a three at the top, and it's no good. And Singleton comes out with it. Singleton gets it to Cobb. Seth loses it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Red Devils. Here's Singleton with it. 20 seconds left. Mars' three is off. Singleton comes away with it. Singleton shot in the lane is no good. And here comes. Layup is no good by George. The follow-up is no good. It'll stay with the Mustangs. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and that's going to be the ball game with the final score, the Mustangs 63, the Red Devils 36. And T, I think we are, as me and you talked off air here, 10, 12, we're going to go with Jaden Martin as our individual members of the board player of the game with 12 points here tonight.
That's right. Jaden played a very hard game, Shane, on both ends of the floor. Come out with 12 points. We fall a little short tonight, Shane, but I know we keep harping on. We keep getting better and better. We just got to cut the turnovers down.
Got to cut turnovers down. That is the biggest thing right there. Red Devils, we're going to fall to 1-8 in the conference and 2-11 overall. Well, Red Devil fans, get the split here tonight as the Lady Red Devils come away with a big one, 57-48. And the Atkins Senior Boys fall 63-36. Our next broadcast will be Tuesday night. We will be traveling to Lamar. It's going to be a good one in that senior girls game. And that is the one victory that the senior boys had this year. So Lamar and the senior boys could be another good one there. So looking forward to that one Tuesday night. We'll be at Lamar. You can listen on 99.3 The Eagle or the ARD Sports Network. You can see it live. I am Shane Martin, the man that calls all your Red Devil action. I'm joined with my Hall of Fame broadcast partner, Terrence Bobo, and we'll